For problems 1 to 8, find the area and perimeter if you can. Number 1, you're given the base is 4 meters and the height is 8 meters. The formula for area is area equals base times height. So you plug in your numbers. Area equals 4, because that's what the base is, times 8, because that is what the height is. So your area will be 4 times 8, which is 32. The unit is meters, and because it is area, you square it. So your complete answer is 32 meters squared. We do not know what type of shape this is, with it being base and height, so we cannot find the perimeter at this time. Number 2, you're given the height is 10 feet and the base is 6 feet. Again, your formula is area equals base times height. Plug in your numbers. Base is 6 and height is 10. So area is 6 times 10, or 60. Your unit is feet, and because it is area, it is squared. Your answer is 60 feet squared. We are not able to find perimeter at this time. Number 3, don't be confused by all of the numbers. You have 9 meters, which is the base. You have a side that is 7 meters, and the height, the dotted line that needs to be drawn in, is 6 meters. Remember that the formula is area equals base times height. So to find area, we only need these two numbers. Plug in your base is 9 and the height is 6. Your area is 9 times 6, which is 54. The unit was meters and area is squared. You can also find the perimeter here because 9 meters at the bottom is the same as 9 meters at the top, and 7 meters at the right is the same as 7 meters at the left. So perimeter is just adding these all together. So you have 9 plus 7 plus 9 plus 7. When you add them all together, you get 32, and the unit is meters. Number 4, because we need a height here, we have a dotted line to have the height drawn in. So we have 12 inches as the base, 5 inches as the height, and 6 inches is actually the side. To find area, again, you're looking for base times height, so you plug in the numbers. Base is 12, and the height is 5 inches. So area is 12 times 5, which is 60. The unit is inches, and area is squared. For perimeter, we know that the bottom is the same as the top, so 12 inches, and the right side, 6 inches, is the same as the left side, 6 inches. So for perimeter, you just add them all together. 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 6. And you will get that the perimeter is 36, and the unit is inches. Number 5, you have a rectangle where the base is 7 millimeters or length, and the height or the width is 3 millimeters. Because it's a rectangle, you can use area equals length times width. Plug in the numbers. The length was 7 and the width was 3. So the area is 7 times 3, or 21. The unit was millimeters, and because it's area, it's squared. For perimeter, whatever's on the bottom, the 7 millimeters, will be on the top, and whatever's on the right, the 3 millimeters, will be on the left. And for perimeter, you just add them all together. So you have 7 plus 3 plus 7 plus 3. And you will find that your perimeter is 20 with a unit of millimeters. Number 6, you again have a rectangle, and the area for rectangle is length times width. We see the length is 10 inches, and the width is 4.5. So you multiply 10 times 4.5, and you get 45. The unit was inches, it is area, so you square it. For perimeter, whatever's on the top is also on the bottom, and whatever's on the right is also on the left. So we just add them all together. So you have 10 plus 4.5 plus 10 plus 4.5. And you will find that your perimeter is 29 and the unit is inches. Number 7, you have a square with 3 feet and 3 feet as the sides. The area of a square is side times side. So when you plug it in, it will be 3 times 3. So your area is 9 and the unit is feet because it is area, it is squared. For perimeter, squares have the same length all around them, so we know that each side is 3 feet. So for perimeter, it's just 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and you will get that the perimeter is 12, and the unit is feet. 12 feet is your answer. Number 8, you have a base of 8 meters, a side of 4 meters, and then a height of 3 meters. To find the area, it is base times height. So you need the base, which was 8, multiplied times the height, which was 3. 8 times 3 is 24. Your unit was meters, and because it's area, it's squared. To find perimeter, we know that the base on the left is going to be the same as the base on the right. We know that the side on the bottom is going to be the same on the top. So we just add them all together. So perimeter is 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4. And you'll find your perimeter is 24, and the unit is meters. For numbers 9 through 12, you're going to draw a picture and write the formula, and then solve it. For number 9, you have the area of a parallelogram is 60 inches squared. The height is 6 inches. What is the base? So first draw it. We know it's not a square or a rectangle with 90 degrees, so we know that we're going to have to do the dotted line to make a height. It said that the area is 60 inches squared, and the height is 6 inches. We need to know what this base is. So to solve it, write the formula. Area equals base times height. We already know the area, so we can plug that in. It's 60. The base is what we don't know, so we'll keep that as a b, and then that is multiplied times the height, which is 6. To undo this multiplication and get just the b, we need to divide by 6. That cancels out the 6 and leaves b, and 60 divided by 6 is 10. Add in your unit, which is inches, and we'll find that the base is 10 inches. Number 10, the area of a square is 36 meters squared. How long is each side, and what is the perimeter? So if you draw the square, we don't know what the sides are, but we know that the area is 36 meters squared. So the formula is area equals side times side. So plug in what you know. We know that the area is 36, and we know that we need to find a side that multiplied times itself will equal 36. So you think, what times itself is 36? You know 5 times 5 is 25. You know 10 times 10 is 100. So if you know those facts, you will know that 6 times 6 is 36. And so the side would be 6 meters. To find then what the perimeter is, you just add up all the sides. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. And you'll find that the perimeter is 24 and the unit is meters. Number 11, the perimeter of a rectangle is 30 inches. The base is 6 inches. How long is the height? And what is the area? First, draw your rectangle. We know that the base is 6 inches, which means at the bottom it'll be 6 inches, and at the top, or the longest sides, we need to find out what the widths are, but we do know that the perimeter, which is 30, is equal to 6 inches plus 6 inches plus the 2 widths. One way you could do it is add up the 2 6 inches, which is 12, subtract it from 30, you would get 18, and then if you divide this by 2, you'll get what each of the sides is. You could also do it the algebra way, where 30 is going to equal 6 plus 6, which is 12, plus 2w. Undo the addition of the 12 by subtracting 12 from both sides. 30 minus 12 is 18. Then you divide by 2, and you'll see that either way that it is 9, and your label is inches. So the width is 9 inches on either side. The last thing you need to do is find the area. We know that area is length times width. So if you put in the length of 6 and the width of 9, 6 times 9 is 54. And you have to use your label, which is inches, and area is squared. So 54 inches squared. Number 12. The perimeter of a square is 24 inches. How long is each side? And what is the area? Draw your square. We know the perimeter is 24 inches, which means that all 4 sides equal 24 inches. So if we have 4 sides that equal 24, we could find it the algebra way. Or you could just divide 24 by 4 to find what each side is, and you'll find that each side is 6, and the unit is inches. Now find the area. Area equals side times side, which means that you just multiply 6 times 6, and you find that the area is 36 with a label of inches squared.